Yep, looks like it's working. Okay, this is first take. Hey guys, it's Tucker. I decided that I was going to start trying to do some of these just because of the collection of gear and random shit that we have as a band. And there aren't demos for a lot of it online. So I was just going to see if we could try to dig into some of this. Today, I just picked this up a couple days ago. It is a early 80s Peavey Roadmaster. It is 160 watts, all tube. Has four 12AX7s in the pre, and then two 12AT7s, one for the reverb, one for the phase inverter. Power tube is 6L6s, has an effects loop. It's a pretty old amp to have an effects loop on it, but I think Peavey was starting to play around with a lot of that stuff around the time period. 2 foot switchable channels, foot switchable reverb, just basic 3-band EQ. The lead channel has an extra knob called pump, which is just a little bit of extra overdrive on there. Guitar that I'm using is my 73 Guild S-100C, tuned to C standard. I'll give you a little bit of just like every knob at 5 except the post gain, because the post gain will rip your fucking head off at 5. I have it at like barely at 1.5, and my neighbor was actually pissed at me yesterday for running it on 3. So here's just straight in. So it's not like a mega crunchy amp. If you dime the pre and the pump, you can get into somewhat like stoner rock kind of territory. So the way I like to do it is I like to keep the pre at like kind of a neutral setting, so both the preamp gain and the pump on the lead channel at like, I don't know, 7 maybe. And then the boost, I go through a ton of different boosts, so I should probably do a demo on some of them at some point. The boost I'm using right now is a Behringer Vintage Tube Monster. So it's kind of like Behringer's Rip on a Ibanez Tube King. It's got like a little noise gate, a stereo expander kind of thing in there, but it's not really stereo. It's weird. It's a weird noise gate, but it's just like a tube overdrive with a 3-band EQ, so it's just adding an extra tube stage to this, more or less. I just like a little bit of gain on top, extra, nothing too crazy. So here's a little bit of that. Does the thing. Other channel, the normal channel, as Peavey called it, it's more of the same, just doesn't have as much crunch on tap. I usually just kind of set this lead channel to clean-ish, and just kind of switch back and forth off my overdrive as my clean toggle. Global presence on there, too. 3-band EQ. Looks like I have lows at 6, mids at 5, highs at like 6.5. And my presence all the way down, just because it's a Peavey, it's going to be a little bit bright. It's louder than all fucking hell. I can't open this thing up very far in my duplex that I live in, because, again, the shared wall right there means angry neighbor, which happened yesterday after I got this thing up and running. So if you have any questions on it, just fire that off down in the comments or whatever. I know there may not be very many demos of these things around, but I'm going to play a little bit like to a track so you can guys get an idea of what this sounds like in a mix. And thanks for watching.